keep asking, what app are you using? Well, I'm going to tell you what app I'm using. Welcome back to my workshop. I'm amazed. It's finally coming along. I just finished all the ceiling insulation. I got my cabinets up. I got a nice fire going. I got to show you this. It's the end of November. I can hang out here in a t-shirt. I've got lots of high-paying projects that I get to build in here. As you can tell by the title of this video, this is not a home improvement video. I'm not fixing anything, I'm not building anything. This video is for the guys who are in this business, the guys who comment on every video, the guys that follow me on Instagram, the guys that send me emails, that send me direct messages. I want to answer your questions. The two most common questions are, how do you come up with your pricing? That's got to be another video. It's got to be another video. The other one is, do you use an app to manage your business, to track your money, to track your customers, for scheduling? How do you manage your business? Over the last year, my business is just exploding. The economy is giving people so much extra money to buy homes and upgrade their homes. The demographics in my area are on the younger side. They are between 35 and 40 years old, and they only like to buy old houses. They don't like to go to the suburbs and buy new houses. So they're buying like 80, 100-year-old houses, and they want to fix them. They want to upgrade them. They want to do what they see on HGTV. Your business revolves around your customer and your customer relations, and most importantly, your customer communication. So what am I using? What app? It's called Market. This is what the main page of the app looks like, and I'm not sure how it comes out on camera, but I'm going to tell you what I use most in this app. So number one is customers. Down there, right about here, says customers. I've imported all my customers from my phone's phone book. So I transferred them all into this app. The next thing I use the most is work orders. Well, it's tied for the, well, they're all tied, because I can't have one without the other. Work orders. You'll see that right next to my thumb. That is what I use most for handyman jobs. So I'll get a text message from a property manager that says, I need this, and this done at such and such address. I open this up and I generate a work order. This is what a new work order looks like. This is available on Android, and if you're one of those who've drank the Kool-Aid, you can get it on your iPhone. So I'll put a link in the description to their website. You can go check it out. So you can put it on your phone and you can mess with it, and you can watch this video and you can know what I'm talking about. Now to stoke the fire a little bit, you can put your customer, your job location, add items, boom, 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 boom. All that list that the guy texted me goes straight into there, gives me a work order number. I punch in the job date. I mean, it's got every base covered. I hit the check mark. What it does is it sends an email or a text message to the customer. It also sends one to me, and it also puts it on my calendar. That age group, the 30-somethings, they strictly communicate through text message. So I find that being able to respond fast, and it's real easy. I'm not flipping back and forth trying to find them. It's all contained in one app, and I can communicate with them. Tell them when the job is, when I've got to their house, when I'm done with their work. Most of my customers just leave me a code, and I can get into their house, and I do the work when they're not there. I can just tap the screen and say, hey, I'm here. And if they want, they can watch me on their security system. And when I'm done, I say I'm done. And that's it. And I can generate an invoice. The next most common thing I use, which is tied for all of them, is the schedule, the calendar, the schedule, and most importantly, the reminders, the notifications that this thing sends out. This thing is like an office manager, like a scheduler. It won't let me miss an appointment. How many of you guys who have a decent workload are constantly, they get home from work, or when you're falling asleep at night, just running through, okay, I gotta call this guy, call this guy, call this guy, I got this estimate, and I gotta, you know how it goes. This here lets me shut that portion off, because I know it's gonna keep me on track. I have full notifications set up. So there's no way that I cannot know where I'm supposed to be. and when I'm supposed to be there. Now, just looking at this, the three main things: the schedule, the customers, the work orders. Those are just the three basic. But this, like I said earlier, this is a full-featured business management app. You can create estimates, you generate your invoices, all sorts of expense tracking and reports. And these are really cool reports. Just going to swipe through here. These are all samples. These are not mine, so don't get in there and zoom in and try to see what I'm making. You can see the pie chart, other graphs. This thing here is pretty cool. And what this information is useful for is making future business decisions. You can track what jobs make the most money, which ones cost the most, which ones take the most time. The idea is to make more money, and if you take the time to enter the data into this, it will figure all that out for you. As I said earlier, the name of the app is Market. I probably put it on the screen a few times so you know what the heck I'm talking about. A United States-based business, and the support is also based here. That was a big thing to me, is that when I talked to them on the phone, they spoke English. I'm just scrolling through here, looking at a couple of the other things. Expenses. Tracking your expenses is, well, you can hit record an expense. And I can, it gives you the date, the vendor, unlimited options, and you don't have to select them all. You don't have to use them all. One thing I like is to record your mileage. So like when I leave my house, the first stop is Home Depot. And from once I leave Home Depot to anywhere I drive the rest of the day is recorded. I can manually type that distance in. I can use the odometer option, start reading and end reading, or I can track it via GPS. It literally has my house right there, and I can hit start tracking, and it just follows me, and it logs all the miles. It's free to download and free to try out. Over the holidays and the winter time, I know a lot of people slow down a little bit. It would be a good time to give it a shot, because I know, like, when I was going fast and furious, I just didn't have time to do anything, and my customer management went down, my business management went down, my communication went out the window, and I just focused on working, tools in the hand working. So if you've got some free time, download it to your phone and just start playing with it. I used a few friends as customers just to try things out. I transferred them from my phone book into the app, created some work orders, created some estimates, see what the notifications were like, adjusted the settings to my liking. I really think it's going to help you guys out. Links are in the description. If you guys have questions, I'm going to possibly do a follow-up video in a live stream where you can ask questions and I can just answer them. Another dedicated video has to be about how I come up with individual pricing on a specific repair item. How do I know how much to charge to replace a toilet flapper? If you want to see some serious money made on replacing toilet flappers, you got to watch tomorrow's video. It's going to blow your mind. Toilet flappers. Goodbye.